Hey everybody, Dan here with Fin Feather for Outfitters. Today we're going to look at a Staccato P. Full-size handgun. Staccato owns the 2011 name. You hear people say 2011. Well, Staccato owns it. Rich history here. Probably the most popular 2011 manufacturer right here, Staccato. This is their flagship model, the Staccato P. So let's do it. The Staccato company has a rich history. Now, many of you may know of STI. If you've been around a while, you'll know STI was the company prior to Staccato. They had some financial issues. They had some quality control issues. Those who had the STI guns loved them. But Staccato took over and really built up the company to a way that nobody saw coming. And then the market for the 2011s was pretty extreme. People love 2011s. But at the time, this one here goes for about $2,500. People said, that's way too much. I would never spend that much money on a single handgun. That's crazy. But now you flash forward and you see all these other manufacturers making a very similar 2011, which by the way is a 1911 with a double stack 9mm handgun optic ready. Then you're seeing them for $3,500, $4,500. It's crazy. And it actually puts Staccato in the budget price when compared to those other models. But let's get after the Staccato P because this is their most popular model. Now, it does ship with two 17-round mags, chambered in 9mm. It has a flared mag well, which is also very common with 2011s. It has a polymer grip module, but the frame itself is... They make it in both aluminum and steel. This one's in steel, okay? It has a ambidextrous thumb safety, all right? Left-handed friendly there. The grip texturing is nice, and Staccato is branded by that star right there. And did I mention they own the name 2011? They started it. And then we have a 4.4-inch barrel. Now, they make other models. A 4-inch barrel, a 3.9-inch barrel. Most are optic ready. It embodies everything that people love with 1911s, but in the 2011 platform, which is basically a double stack 9mm. It has an incredible trigger that so many people love, including me. Just love that 1911 trigger, 2011 in this case. That reset is just so fine. And then you add the weight of the handgun and the light recoil of the 9mm with 18 rounds total with a 4.4-inch bull barrel. I didn't mention bull barrel, and you put a sweet optic on there. You have a phenomenal shooting handgun, and that is what made the 2011 model so popular, is that competitors ran to these. They said that you just can't beat that trigger pull, the weight, the lack of recoil, the bull barrel, all that combined makes incredible shooting handguns. And I can verify, having owned several 2011s, that they are excellent. The rear sight is super tall, serrated black, green fiber optic front sight. Okay, you can co-witness with your optic. The optic plate is purchased separately. However, you can do a direct mount with a loop-holed Delta Point Pro. All right, excellent feeling handgun. Very nice shooting handgun. I have some trigger time behind this. Really enjoy it. I think that this and other 2011s are so awesome. So many manufacturers have, I don't want to say copied, because 2011 has been around longer than people think, because in recent years it became more of a popular thing, but it always has been popular with competitors. Slide lightning cuts are very common with that. Bull barrels are very common. This one with a 4.4-inch barrel. We see them at 4.25-inch barrels. We see them with 5-inch barrels. We see that excellent 1911 trigger pull. But let's get it on the scale. This one has a steel frame, as I mentioned. 32.2 ounces. Here are 17 rounds. I've got the camera zoomed in here. 39.2 ounces, and then we'll put that carry round in there. 39.65 ounces. So you're looking at a heavy handgun No doubt about it. It's meant to be heavy. It should be heavy because, one, 1911s are not light, and 2011s are a bit heavier, especially with a bull barrel. Now, Staccato says this can be taken down toolless, same as any other 1911, except the bull barrel is bushingless. So you'll notice that there are a couple little steps that are different. But if you go with this, you get this very nice case. It has this pocket here with some paperwork, a lock, I'm sure a warranty card. Over here is another batch of paperwork, as well as another 17 round mag. And then there's a pocket, and then you can put other accessories in there. But very well done, good looking. It's become kind of common with many 2011s to give a nice pouch, a nylon bag, heavily textured, heavily threaded nylon bag. But the Staccato P, do you love it? Do you think it's awesome? I like the overall feel. I'm a huge fan of 1911s. I'm a bigger fan of 2011s. Now we're starting to see them chambered in 45. Staccato hasn't gone there yet, but if you think about it, $2,500 used to be laughed at. Now it's below the 50% line in terms of 2011s. I've seen them for $6,500. So Staccato, who took over STI, is getting it done. They do a phenomenal job. I think people love them. I love them. I love some other ones too, but in this case, the Staccato P certainly gets the job done. Extremely accurate, extremely smooth, good looking, and people just love them. I think you would too. Once again, Dan here with Fin Feather for Outfitters. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.